Hey there and good morning. My name is Dr. Sayed Afnan and today we will be discussing about simple techniques that can boost your score from band 6 to band 8. As you already know by now that speaking is based on four factors. Number 1 is your fluency and coherence. Number 2 is your lexical resource. Number 3 is your pronunciation and number 4 is your grammar. It's all based on how fluent you are, how relevant you are to the question being asked, how good your vocabulary is, how good your idioms and your phrases are, how well you can use the joining sentences, how good is your pronunciation of your speaking throughout, and how well versed are you with grammar. Whilst it's so common to have certain breaks during your conversation, that's quite normal, but however, excessive use of ums and ahs in certain pauses during your conversation during your test leads to a lower band score. So instead of this, we can add some connectors. What are the connectors if you want to give some opinion and buy some time in front of the examiner so you can think about the question? You can say, well, to be honest, I don't really know about this question, but now that I think of it, or to be totally upfront, I don't really know about this question. Or you can say, when I come to think about it, or when I come to think of it. Few others opinion based connectors are in my opinion or in my view. I would say to my mind as far as I am concerned. My take on this, to my way of thinking. I'm in two minds about this one. On the one hand, I'm sure I want to do this, but on the other hand, I think I cannot be able to complete it within the given time. I'm on the fence about it. It's on the fence. That is being not so sure. Boils down to, that is, it concludes or summarizes. It boils down to the fact that our presentation for tomorrow has been cancelled because of the rainy weather. So what are the idea-based connectors? You can say, on the top of that, it was a rainy season. Given a chance, I would go back and relive the moment. You can further say, to move on more to the details. When I come to think of it, what's more, I'd also like to add that none other than. Now, if you want to give some contrasting ideas based connectors, you can say, on the contrary, on the other hand, but, apart from this, being said that, mind you, at the same time, was that true? Now, this one's my favorite as well. If they ask you about your past or your childhood memories during the conversation, you can add these connectors. You can say, well, to be honest, I don't really remember much about my childhood, but now when I come to think about it, or you can say separately as well, when I come to think about it, or you can say, I'm not very sound or familiar about the past. I have a very bleak memory about the past, or as far as I can remember. Now here's a chance of boosting your band scores. Other than the coherence and fluency, lexical resource, pronunciation and the grammar, here are some expressing opinions as well. You can show your emotions in front of the examiner by telling about your likes, dislikes and thinking about things that are really average. Now, the first connector would be about something that you like. For instance, it's the bee's knees, that is, it's the best book or the best drink. For example, I love to eat this ice cream, it's the bee's knees for me. I love to hear this song, it's the bee's knees, it really is. Something you're confused about, I can't take it or leave it. I really like this offer, but I can't take it or leave it at this very moment. Now something that you really like or admire, can't get enough of it or them. I'm so fond of traveling, I can't get enough of it. You can also say what I like the most about it or what I admire the most about it. Now if you don't understand about a certain thing, about a certain law or about a certain situation, or you cannot understand it, so you can say, I can't make a head or tail of it, or I can't get my head around it. Example would be, I will fail tomorrow, I think, because I can't make a head or tail of this question, or I can't get my head around this question. Now if you want to add a connector that you think it's the best thing out there, you can say, it's hand down the best, or it's second to none. Like, I like this profession or a book or a song, it's hand down the best. Or helping the poor provides such a satisfaction, the feeling is second to none. And if you want to say that this thing is better than all the things, you can say it's a cut above the rest. This profession is so blissful, it's really a cut above the rest. If you're fond of something or you like it a lot, you can say, I think the world of it. I think the world of my uncle, such a benevolent person. If you're good at something, you can say, I have a knack for it. I have a knack for playing piano. If you're bad at something, you can say, I am hopeless at it. And if you want to say that you are up for it, you can say, I wouldn't think twice about it. If I get a chance to move abroad, I wouldn't think twice about it. So you can add some joining words as well during a conversation, and these are, well, to be precise about it. Well, I haven't thought about it before. Given a chance, I would. To be honest, I don't really know about this. And I am looking forward, when I come to think about it, as far as I can remember. As I mentioned earlier, without a doubt, in all seriousness. Let's talk about some idioms as well, as they are a pivotal part of your conversation. So you can add not my cup of tea. It means disliking something. You can say, I don't like singing. Guess that's not my cup of tea. The next is out of the blue. That is, it happens rarely. He barely meets, sometimes out of the blue. What we witnessed happens just out of the blue. It's a small world. Unexpected meetup. I bumped into my childhood friend. Guess it's a small world. A drop in the ocean. That means little efforts in contribution. Like a drop in the ocean, they were able to raise the funding for his treatment. Or, like a drop in the ocean, they were able to construct this vocational center for the community. The next in line is piece of a cake. That means it's an easy task. He completed that task as if it was like a piece of a cake for him. Once in a blue moon, that is really meeting someone. We don't often meet just once in a blue moon. Or over the moon, that is being overjoyed. I was over the moon once I heard I have cleared my exam. Then the last one is burning the midnight oil, that is working hard. Acing his exam wasn't easy. He had to burn the midnight oil to achieve it. You can also talk about be on the ball at work, that is you are focused and alert, like having morning coffee really helps me to be on the ball at work. The next in line is step out of comfort zone, that is hard to achieve something. To be successful, you have to step out of your comfort zone. The next is nick of time, that is at the last moment. We were able to catch the train in the nick of time. Or at the 11th hour, that is the last possible moment. He was able to amend some crucial changes in the presentation at the 11th hour. Something that you found really attractive, you can say caught my eye. Out of all the paintings, one of the painting really caught my eye. Or if you found something really attractive or appealing, you can say it sang to me. During the round of the museum, there was just one painting that I look at and I was so drawn to it. Actually, it sang to me. So that's all about the techniques that are required to boost your speaking from band 6 to band 8. The use of these connectors, the joining words, the idioms and all the phrases, likes and dislikes, adding your emotions, all of these techniques would really help you out during the conversation in front of the examiner. If you have any questions, you can leave that at the comment section. I would certainly revert back to you. Please like and subscribe my channel so you stay updated with all the latest videos. Thank you.